everyone, it's Phoebe. I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas and are enjoying your Boxing Day. I've tried to keep this video as short as I could, but it's still going to be well over 12-13 minutes. So I'm sorry about that. I just didn't want to take any parts out of it. But anyway, let's have a look. I am a little bit confused by this first clip. Tell me, is it just me? AD was talking about how people get notifications saying, oh, AD's made a new video, and when you click on it, it's not his video, it's somebody else's. I guess like somebody like me. And then one of his viewers had this idea, but I'm very confused by it. See if you can help me out.
Oh, here we go, some advice. I found a way for the viewers to tell whether it's not you, your channel. To click the name of your channel below the videos. So not clicking on the video, but AD's channel under the video. Ah, see. Yeah. Don't click the title that says AD, because it's not me. Click underneath where it says Armchair Detective, no hiding place. What do you reckon? To click the name of your channel below the videos. So not clicking on the video, but AD's channel under the video. Ah, see. Yeah.
Well, if it's not AD, it's not going to have Armchair Detective No Hiding Place underneath the video, is it? Am I just being a little bit simple here, or I just don't get it? I'm really sorry, I just don't get it.
You can't have a campaign to stop one person. It's pathetic.
Well, isn't that kind of what you're doing, AD? A campaign against mainly one person?
You can't have a campaign to stop one person. It's pathetic. I've only got like 45,000 people. Dr. Phil's got millions. You don't tell him to shut up, do you?
No. And why on earth would we? What's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with anything?
I wonder if NK's got a sister of any kind, or a twin or anything like that. I often wonder about that, but I don't know. I know she's got a sister.
Why do you often wonder whether NK's got a twin or a sister? Again, what on earth has that got to do with anything? Is it because you could expand your conspiracy theory a little bit more, AD? Is it because if she had a twin, you could say, there you go, she was in two places at one time, or made it appear that she was in two places at one time? Honestly, really? I'd say that was pretty pathetic. Sorry guys, I'm going to calm down. I can already sense that I'm getting really irate. Just leave that woman alone, AD. Leave her alone.
Thank you, Victor. Happy Christmas. Victor just gave me $20. What do you feel about that, Mr. Hater, in the chat? He didn't give it to me because I'm talking about the Watts case. I do all sorts of cases. He gave it to me because he's supporting my channel. He's supporting free speech. And he won't have me shut up by you.
So, is AD now a mind reader as well as a body language expert? How does he know why Victor gave him $20? Really?
Any of you 30 channels, you're wasting your breath. Oh, you've got to shut up talking about the case. Get lost. Talk about what you want. I don't care what you talk about. Just leave me alone. Because I'm not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop. And the more you stick pins in me, the more I talk about it.
A couple of comments about that clip. Firstly, the more you stick pins in me, the more I'm going to talk about it. That's a little bit childish, AD. That's a playground attitude to have. You know, it's a tit for tat attitude. Again, pathetic. I'm sorry. It's pathetic. And secondly, my main reason for doing this is because the Rzucek family have asked you to stop. They are the important family here, and they have asked you to stop time and time again. and you continue to ignore them because you feel that what you have to say is way, way more important than a grieving, distressed family who have been through the most horrendous trauma that you could ever imagine. You are more important than their feelings, aren't you, AD? That's what you think.
Because I'm not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop. And the more you stick pins in me, the more I talk about it. Oh, I'm sure NK would love me to move on. Oh, NK would be the stat she watches. She's tried to take down my films, and it's said, I've been told by YouTube who does it. It's her or a family taking me down. She'd be ecstatic if I stopped.
That sounds a little bit to me like a copyright strike. He said, it said, and I believe he was going to say the name of the person was, and then he changed it to YouTube have told me. Copyright strike, I believe. Possibly on the grounds of privacy or something like that. I've no idea. Okay, I'm speculating a bit, I guess, aren't I? I am speculating, I'm making an assumption, but I think it's probably, I do feel that I have got the evidence, if you like, to back up what I'm saying. YouTube aren't going to just suddenly write to him and say, okay, just to let you know, this is the person who's trying to take down your channel. When you get a copyright strike, you are told by the form that is sent to you who has struck you. And then you have to complete the form and give all your personal details, your name, your address, your phone number and everything. And that information all gets sent back to the person who has done the copyright strike. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Because I'm not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop.
So this is a little bit contradictory, I feel. I'm probably being very picky, but one minute he's saying he's not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop. And the next minute he's saying, if you want me to continue, which I feel in this next clip is a bit like emotional blackmail.
Because I'm not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop. If you'd like to join Patreon, if you want me to continue, Patreon's a big thing for me. Thank you.
Ah, but we're talking about Patreon, aren't we? More about Patreon a little later. Moving on.
Keep on telling me. But I'm not going to listen. Because I think other people are involved. Because I think other people are involved.
There we go. He's not going to listen because he thinks other people are involved. Enough said. What about what the Rzucek family want, AD? What about the Rzucek family?
Everybody else wants it to end. Everybody else wants it to end.
Yes, AD, we do, including the Rzucek family.
Patreon really is a support mechanism to keep me going, to pay the bills and stuff like that, you know. So. And that's the truth of it. In fact, I'm going to say it. Become a patron. Support my channel. Keep up the fight. Support the fight.
Okay, so let's just take a quick look at his Patreon. Here's a promise that he made. So he's hit over 500 Patreons, 506. But has he hired an editor? I'm sure we would have heard about it. It would be breaking news, guys. So he really should take that post down if he's not going to keep his promises to his Patreons who are supporting him financially. He needs to take that post down. Remove it, AD, or maintain your promise. Moving on. Some more bad news for Patreons.
I have stopped talking a lot. I haven't got time to do my Patreon because my voice won't do it. Normally I would go into Patreon. I can't. Time to end this show. I'm stuffed. So I must apologise to my patrons. I hope you bear with me till after Christmas. I can't get to it. I literally haven't got the energies at the moment. But I do appreciate your support. Please don't leave me. If you'd like to join Patreon, if you want me to continue, Patreon's a big thing for me. Thank you.
So he's not meeting up to the expectations, I would imagine, of a Patreon. If I was a Patreon, I would expect more from him. So AD, don't stay up until the middle of the night to suit your American viewers if your health is suffering. And also, why not cut your YouTube show in half and do 45 minutes and then 45 minutes on Patreon? And then everybody's happy, aren't they? It's simple. Okay, it's just that easy, really.
Yeah, I get all sorts of theories coming through. I really do. I really do. Some of them are really interesting.
Yes, AD, we all know that you get theories coming through because we all know what you do with other people's theories, don't we? You claim them for your own, like the shadows. Anyway, guys, I shall leave it there. I'm really hoping that you're having a wonderful time at Christmas holidays, and take good care. I love you lots and lots, as always, and I shall speak to you again very soon. Bye-bye.